Hello, everybody, and welcome to yet another edition of the Daily Flip. I am Jim Kukrill, as you know by now. Today we're going to talk a little bit about Twitter and marketing. And I am a marketer. I'm not a social marketer. I'm an online marketer. Social marketing is BS. It's all brand new. Everyone's still trying to figure it out. It's a totally different ball game. I'm experimenting, and I'm using Twitter to do a lot of that. Now, I don't use Twitter just to market, but I'm going to talk about Twitter today from the aspect of personal branding, and Gary Vee does this really, really well with Twitter and everything, and I'm trying to do the same thing. But you got to use Twitter. You don't have to, but you can use Twitter as a marketing vehicle. And a couple of points I want to bring up to you today is, think about this really. When you're conversing with somebody on the internet, and they answer a question with you to @Jim Kukrill, guess what? Every single time they respond to you, they have to type your name in. So think how powerful that is. They actually have to create an action with their fingers and type your name into a keyboard. So JIMKUKRAL. And that sits in your head. That's like writing it down like on a little notepad in your head. And that is brand recognition. And people remember your name. I'm going to tell you a little bit a story that I did once. It was 2003, and I was doing a presentation on the Affiliate Force cruise. It was in the Bahamas or something. And my presentation, the first thing when I walked up on stage for my presentation, and as I said, I didn't have any visuals on the screen or anything at all, and I was new to the industry. Nobody knew who I was. I was just hired at Cowabunga after a few months, and I came in. And I said to the whole room, I said, how many people here know how to spell my last name? And around the room, like out of 150, I think 4 or 5 people actually raised their hands. And I said, okay, thanks. And that was it. So I went ahead and I did my presentation. Now, in my presentation, I had taken the word Google, like a Google logo, and made a search engine that looked like it. And I took the word Kukrill, Kukral, and did it like the Google logo. So it was, and then there was a search box under it, so it looked like Kukrill search engine, right? So I did my whole presentation. It was in that format. I'll throw up a screenshot here, hopefully, of the presentation. And when I got done 40 minutes later with the presentation, I asked the crowd the exact same question I asked them when I first started. And I said, how many people in this room now know exactly how to spell my last name? And the entire room did. So I guess the point I'm trying to make is Twitter and everything else, it's good brand recognition. People actually see your name, they type it in, and it's good. It gets into their brain, and people remember who you are. So that's how I use Twitter. I hope you're using it for things too. Watch Gary Vee's videos because he's got some great instincts about this stuff. And remember, Sam Harrelson gets down on me. He's very upset with people trying to use Twitter for marketing purposes. But look, there's a difference between marketing, building your personal brand by providing good information, and spamming Twitter with, hey, go read my blog post and dig this. There's a big difference, and I think Sam agrees. But I think that, don't try so hard to market yourself, and don't try so hard to just spam your stuff. If you're providing good quality information, people are going to respond to you. They're going to get that brand recognition of typing your name into their keyboard, into their head, and they're always going to remember you for that. So thanks very much. I'm Jim Kukrill, and that was today's Daily Flip.
Jim Kukrill.